Good evening, everyone. I should say that this was the hardest task in this course so far. While I was reading the list with the names of counselors and social workers professionals who had surrendered their license to the state board in Pennsylvania due to impairment, and the majority of those cases were related to alcohol addiction, I could not avoid the tears. It was painful. Although those lists are related to 4 years, I have decided to mention only the years of 2018 and 2019. However, the most common reasons for the Pennsylvania State Board of Social Workers, Marriage and Family Therapists, and Professional Counselors to discipline a counselor were related to sexual intimacy with client, dual relationship, and felony. Moral turpitude, such as homicide, manslaughter, bigamy, rape, spousal and child abuse, paternity fraud, aggravated kidnapping, and aggravated assault. They did not identify the act. It could be any of those crimes. A lot of thoughts and questions have crossed my mind while reading the lists. Some of those questions are: what led those counselors to commit felony? Why the highest number of lost transgressors were female? What could have been done to avoid such tragedies? How may we help those counselors? Is there any government program to help or to assist them? I concluded there is a lot of sick people taking care of sick people. When we get in an airplane, one of the instructions for emergency cases is to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you help anyone else. So, in order to avoid impairment, counselor must be aware of his own needs in all levels: physical, social, emotional, psychological, recreational, and spiritual, and make sure that those needs are met before she can effectively help others. Know yourself. Be conscious of who you are, your personality, what you like or dislike, what aggravates you, what are your fears, weaknesses, strengths. Be capable to identify triggers. This way, one is capable to take initiatives to prevent difficult situations. If you cannot do it by yourself, ask for help. Seek for social support, spiritual support. Praying and crying God's presence helps tremendously. Read a good book, laugh, call a friend, drive to a peaceful place. Be realistic. Evaluate your standards and expectations. Recharge yourself by taking a walk in a long hot bath, spend time with your pet, do whatever is therapeutic for you. I create jewelry as a way to release stress. Avoid activities that trigger or increase your stress. And practice how to say no. The ACA Codes of Ethics 2013 Standard C.2.G tells the counselors to monitor themselves for signs of impairment, refrain to provide services when impaired, seek help, and, if necessary, suspend or terminate counseling until they are capable to return to their work. It also says that counselors assist colleagues, supervisors in recognizing their own professional impairment and intervene as appropriate to prevent imminent harm to a client. My writing is based on my own experience acquiring work at nursing, teaching, and missionary fields, and also on the reading of an Introduction to Human Services Values, Methods, and Population Served, pages 316 through 319, by Cynthia Cannon Poindexter and Deborah Valentine, 2007. Also, American Counselor Associate 2014 Code of Ethics, derived from www.counselor.org, and the Pennsylvania Department of State Disciplinary Actions 2018-2019, retrieved from www.pa.gov professional license. I will maintain the question above. Why in consular field the number of female transgressors of the law is higher than male? Thank you very much. Have a great night.